Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be taking you guys through my skincare routine, my once a week whitehead removing skincare routine. Right, so what will we need? You'll need some tissue paper or toilet paper, one ply preferably, and then you need a little bowl. You'll need an egg, and you'll need a brush. So I'm using a paintbrush because I've only designated this paintbrush to this use. Okay, I don't paint with it. It's never been anywhere else but my face. Right, so I thought I should take you guys through how I preset and prep. I'm very big on prep. I like prep, right? Yes, prep. So first thing first, you want, if you have a 2-ply, you want to separate the plies from the sheets or plies from one another, right? Sheets off. You want to do the separating before that. That makes it easier. And then you just cut it. I can't find my scissors. There we go. Then you just cut one sheet in half and break off the other. Boom, and you have 2 little sheets. You'll see why this is important. But anyway, I've preset all of that. I have my sheets over here, and then you cut these in half again just for the smaller spaces, and I have those as well. Sanitizer. Yes. Sanitize our hands. First thing first, I want to, also with the egg, you want to use only the egg white. All right. Separate the egg, the white from the brown. Ugh, broke funny. Yeah, it's always when you actually, okay, there we go. Anyway, right, open a little bowl, make sure the yellow doesn't come out. Doesn't matter how the egg breaks, but use the shell that has come off to hold the yellow and pour the white out, just like that. Okay, right, so you can always keep this, guys. Recycle your egg, put it in the freezer. Sorry, not in the freezer, in the fridge. And kandali door, guys. So just be very frugal about how you use your egg. Anyway, you don't have to beat the white. First thing first, what you want to do is to first apply the egg white before you put on the sheet of that sheet and go boom, stick it. And you apply on top. Literally, this is all you do throughout. Do this routine in conjunction with the egg yellow, right? So the white and this toilet paper thing removes whiteheads, as I've said before. But the egg yellow, on the other hand, it helps with even skin tone, right? So you can do once of this, the egg white and toilet paper a week, and you choose your days, right? You know your best days to be able to give yourself lerato, right? And then you do the egg yellow. Nayo, it's just literally the egg yellow. You can beat it. You don't have to beat it. You just put the egg yellow on and leave it for about an hour. 45 to an hour, I always say. And voila lilo. Also, kupali commenting, lerating, please like, subscribe to the page, guys. Like the video, comment, tell me how your lockdown is going. What did you get up to during the lockdown? What did you learn about yourself? You know, I saw a tweet yesterday from somebody. They've learned, you know, some of these things you just won't know. We will have such little mishaps. Just remove it and move on. Kibupilo, right? Okay. And though that's why we have these little munchkins that we use also as the ones I cut into little squares so that they can fit into those little spots. You'll see just now when they come become most handy. The other day I thought, let me just weigh in on this one. Simphiwe posted something about this Bamako, her latest offering, latest and I think last, as she said, offering is going to, like, that will be the last one, like this is going to be her last offering. And darlings, Kili would saying the way reeling the consumer thing as bad. You know, people are just not, oh my gosh, no, why? And it really got me thinking about, guys, the pressures that artists go through to make work and to produce work and to release work. They're tremendous, really. And in her tweet, she spoke about how, you know, the likes of Miriam Makeba died basically just after a performance. In fact, like I wanted to say on stage, basically, guys, Brenda Fassie, you know, Liane, basically, you know, and she was just like highlighting this trope, South Africa swallows its children, right? And I think she was really speaking about us, Runawatu, that consume art. And what we put artists through, I know they're artists, we're artists, myself included. We're artists and nobody chose this thing for us. But I think we need to be a little bit more compassionate and like understanding to these pressures, guys. We know, you know, the horrors of the industry and what the lengths artists go through to just stay energized and to stay on top of it all and to stay, you know, satisfying the people, you know, and stuff like that. And it really got me thinking about, like, I literally, from that day, and I have this image of, you know, chickens that are just there to make eggs or to produce eggs. It made me think of how women were viewed back in the DZ and maybe in some places till today. Baby making machines and stuff. And that thing is just a horrible thing, guys. Nobody is a machine for anybody here. You know? You get leave. You get leave, and vele as funny, you get a little less than some others, you know. And artists at our own discretion, guys, we know that we have to give and serve, give the people what they want. But little now we are people. There's something that happens when you are making as a maker. That's something that sometimes gets taken away from you when you're making. I'm not saying that artists only function from a place of trauma, get me right, but more often than not, right? And there's a lot of triggering that happens while you are, you know, trying to tell that story, or like you're making this work. You either drawing from something that has happened to you before, therefore triggering when you are making, or you just get triggered from just exploring. I mean, guys, there's an array of things I could go on about this forever, but I really think you get the gist of what I'm saying. And if not, please leave a comment below and let's have a chat about this. This thing of always wanting artists to be making stuff and like really consumer. And we even consumer artists. We consumer artists, they die. Jabba allegedly died from, or not died from, but like, you know, they were suffering from depression and stuff, you know. And who knows where that comes from? Like, where does that stem from? Let's just be a little bit more kinder to our artists. and stop jacking people to to release, to make, to when am I seeing you on stage? Hey la, hey, do you know? And my other thing is that, like, with Simphiwe deciding to sit down, take a seat, bow out gracefully, do you not think that she is also worried about how she's going to feed herself and the kids? Because somebody then commented there and then, won't you be giving us at least won't you be giving us at least live performances, like even if it's old work? And I'm just like, guys, surely Leona Simphiwe is worried, or not worried per se, but like she has to now think of other ways to feed herself and her children, pay her mortgage and the like, right? So why then do we think it's such an easy thing? She actually has to she's taking the road less traveled by many. Lots of artists die in this industry like from the terrors of this industry and the pressures of this industry, and she refuses to do that. And like, that is the road less traveled, to be quite honest. Lots of our artists die while they are doing this thing, and from all of the gunk of it all. So yeah, that's just my little spiel. That's my little spiel. That's fine. I'm very, very so I'm very cognizant of how much I put here, even with like what you call a mask, exfoliator, the works. I'm always just like, I need to go here because Tladula saw all the grime and dirt sits there. And so I'll be right back when this is dry, and I'll be peeling it off. Yes. Oh, is there a gap here? You can tell the little gaps every now and then. No, I think I covered it. It's just that when the light hits it, looks like there's a gap. In fact, there is. A gap. Why must you fill all the gaps? So that you can actually get rid of the whiteheads. The toilet paper gets rid of the whiteheads. When you peel the toilet paper off, it comes off with the whiteheads. So you want to really cover those spaces, especially the T-zone, which is boom and boom, right? That's the... Oof. Right. That's already drying, or dried up. And you can tell when you've doubled up, you can tell there's no doubling of the paper here, but you can tell that there's double here and double there. So perhaps you want to just retouch that, make sure the product really gets in. The product really gets in, and boom, ready to go. Right, be right back.